late gym sesh today. Had a bit of a tummy ache this morning, like real bad. Like I was in the toilet, like the whole morning. So didn't get much done. So I had to kind of push everything back. And then by the time that I was okay to move, without having to rush to the toilet every 5 minutes. It was already like 2:30, 3 o'clock. So everything got pushed back a little bit. Didn't even get a chance to do grocery shopping, so I'm gonna have to split it up in 2 days. So it's about 7, 8 right now. Gonna quickly go do legs. And I realized that this is falling. This stand that I have, it's so bad. It's one of the jankiest shit I have ever bought, and I hate it. Like it doesn't like. All right, this is the best I can get it. Wow, driving, fuck me, dude. This stand sucks, absolute cock. But gonna do leg day. Doing this new bro split. I saw what I'm doing heavy squats again. So I'm actually gonna substitute that for leg press instead, because I did it already like 2 days ago, and my knees were creaking back then. Even though I felt strong, let's let the ligament heal. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But I think I'm trying to think. What is it? Leg extensions, barbell RDLs, hamstring curls, some crunches, hip thrust. Oh yeah, I don't really have a reliable way of doing hip thrust at my power gym, so I'm gonna quickly go do it before I go do cardio, right? Yeah, I know it's kind of like a fucking 10-minute rest period between me getting out and then me getting into the other gym to do it. So, but I mean, I do want to do it. It's something that I haven't done for a while, because it's just not in my programming. But yeah, I think I'm also gonna do Roman chair there. And yeah, I think I'm missing something. I might be doing calf raises. I might actually do calf raises, but we'll see. Well, maybe I'll do calf raises when I'm doing actual squats, because the barbell is going to be already set up. But maybe today, because it's late, whatever. But yeah, no, I felt really bad because it's like 7, 8 right now, and I was like, fuck, I don't really want to play any games. I don't really want to watch anything. I could start on my work tomorrow, or what am I trying to say? I can start on my next week's work today. But I just was in limbo for like 15-20 minutes, and I was like, you know what, man, I'm just gonna do something, because that's at least a better use of my time than deciding what to do, right? Like I think deciding what I'm gonna do, thinking about what I'm gonna do, thinking about what I should do, is such a waste of time. So I was just like, I was supposed to hit the gym this afternoon, or at least like at noon. Didn't go, so I better go now. So, but gonna hit legs. Gonna have to go to the other gym, right, to do hip thrust. Which if I'm there, I might as well do that 30 minutes of cardio too, right? So it kind of actually works out. Not gonna film it there, because fuck me, they're so stingy. But yeah, gonna put the work in. And then hopefully it's not too late afterwards. So hopefully I get done before like 10ish, like 9:30ish. Well, 10ish, and then I'll quickly hop over to do some grocery shopping, because the grocery store near me is closed at 11 instead of 10. So I'm gonna be that annoying person. But you know what? All the self-checkout, and most of my stuff is like real easy shit, right? Like just like base food. You know what I'm saying? So actually, I forgot what I'm supposed to get. Like I think some cold cuts, some Dijon mayo, maybe some veg. Yeah, pretty simple stuff. So I should be able to get in now without making the closing crew's life miserable. But yeah. Oh, forgot to weigh myself today, but I'm maybe a little bit down in weight because I had the stomach issue, but overall pretty good. I have been making a list of places, of food places around here that I do want to eat that I've never been before. And some of them's been around for a while, like maybe a couple of years, but never had the opportunity or the want to go there. So, but I jotted a couple down. I'm not expecting much from a lot of the places because bar food is really popular over here. Not because bar food is good, but because you can drink while you eat bar food. So a lot of the places here, it's like a bistro plus a bar, right? You go there to drink and you eat a little bit of food with it. And that's why they're so damn popular. So I'm not expecting too much from the food. I'm not a huge drinker. I'll do it for occasions, but if it's just like every day or I'm going out with friends or whatever, I'm not gonna drink, right? If I'm traveling, if there's a big event, sure, I'll drink. But yeah, there's a couple of local pizza places that I want to check out. I always get either the Costco pizza, which is fucking fire, by the way, or Domino's. But there's a couple of local places that I want to get. Of course, I'm not a huge fan of the St. Louis style, the cracker pizza. So hopefully theirs is just some type of like thinner crust, type deal, thinner, but not like, yeah. Oh, and then there's like a burger place I want to try. It opened up kind of far from me. It's like 30 minutes from me, but I sometimes have to go over there for work and stuff and for appointments and, different things. So it's not too bad. It's called Dope Burger. And it seemed like one of those, well, it kind of looks like a ghost kitchen from their menu, but like there's an actual store. So I'm like relieved. So I think I have a couple other places, but they're kind of just like, well, whatever's. Oh, there's a new Mexican place that opened up that I'm gonna give it a try. But basically, I'm just writing everything down, and then on my bulk, maybe once a week, I'll go to one of those places. I'll just grab a table by myself, and I'll just like eat the food. And maybe I'll film it. I'll be like, hey, what's up, guys? I'm eating, some steak quesadillas or whatever, and then just yeah. But been pretty good so far. I kind of really dialed in my diet yesterday, so was perfectly on the dot. 1600 was a little bit further from hitting my protein, but I'm trying to hit 50 or 150 grams of protein with only 1600 calories. Man, I have to be eating only protein. So I think I hit 120. Hey man, that's good enough for me, right? Some people would disagree, but hey, that's good enough for me, right? Like that's 80% of what my goal is. That's good enough for me, at least right now, right? It's just too hard to get that much protein, and most of my protein sources are whole protein, right? Like beef, chicken, fish, eggs, cheese, not like protein powder, soy protein, vegan protein, protein extract, type deal. It's whole protein. So I feel like the quality of the amino acids I'm getting, right, and the ratio of I'm getting enough leucine, I'm getting enough tyrosine, I'm getting enough tryptophan to continuously promote like that anabolic response, so I don't lose muscle during this time. But that was good. I'm gonna keep it up today. So probably gonna go home and definitely gonna have some more veggies. Especially since my stomach issue. You know, I need a little bit of fiber to kind of keep everything together. So I'm gonna eat some veggies. I do have like this protein Pop Tart. Uh, that has like 9 grams of fiber or like 11 grams or some shit like that. That's some really high number. So I might just eat that too. But I mean, it ultimately kind of depends on what I get while grocery shopping. I do have a list on my phone. Just can't really remember. I remember like 3 things off of it, but I mean, maybe I'll pick up something there to make it home. Maybe I'll pick up like a chicken Cobb salad or whatever, and then that'll just be it for me. But yeah, no. So let's get in there. I'm gonna try to film. Hopefully it's not busy. I mean, it's almost 8 o'clock and it's on a Sunday, so. But who knows, man? These power lifters are fucking crazy, man. They get in at weird hours and shit. So, and if the leg press is taken, then I might have to do other stuff first and then go to quads later, like maybe do hamstrings first or whatever. You know, kind of messes up with the cadence and the rhythm of how everything's planned. But hey, we ain't no chump. We gotta be flexible. So, all right, man. I'm gonna see you guys in there. Pulling up, completely empty, black as hell. You know, I guess everybody has a life. Spoopy. I don't know where the light is in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Jesus. You know what? I guess I can use this. Yeah, I guess I'll just move this. I'll just use that for hip thrust. Hope you don't get mad at me for coming in here at an obtuse time, but alright, let's get warmed up and let's get started. Hey, what's up, boys and girls? This is post-production. Starting today off with some leg presses. I did do this yesterday, so I'm recording this the day after. Might have forgotten a lot of stuff, but I remember hitting the 265 squat like a couple days earlier, and I was, you know, the knees were a little bit creaky, so I was like, you know what, I'll do leg press instead. So I think I worked up to 2 plates or 2.5. I forgot, but overall pretty good. I found that the lower I have the back and the higher I have my legs, it's more like an actual squat, and I can really engage the quads. And because this is like a dual machine, hack squat / leg press, I don't necessarily have the largest surface area for my legs. So I think this is my second working set, going for as many reps as I can, and trust me, the quads were burning. But I think I found a good setup, like angle of the back where I press or place my foot. I think I found it. So a leg press felt really good. So for anybody out there who does have a lot of knee pain when you do leg press or even hack squat, I suggest increasing the angle of the back so you're not like hunched over, right? So if somebody takes a side view of me right here and, you know, like flip it like 100 or like 210 degrees, right? Like it'll look like I'm squatting like hunched over, right? So the more flat your back is, the more of a natural position it is. So if you do have any knee pain, knee pressure, hey man, just increase that backrest, right? Same thing with
hack squat. You can also adjust where your foot is, so go higher, go wider, and really make sure that your knees are able to track over your toes, right? Oh, and here I'm doing calves. Really sus setup, but there's no real way to do calves here. And I hate having the bar on my back or in my front rack position, but that might be better. And that black pad I'm standing on kept moving, so I kept losing my balance. Overall, kind of embarrassing, but I got to figure out another solution for calves. And of course, back to my favorite machine, the fucking hamstring sort of prone, hunched over curls. I love this. I think I'm doing 50s on each, or 50 total, 25 on each side. Definitely felt the burn as I gotten closer to the 12 reps. Shit's crazy, you know. I would love to go up and weight on this, maybe put a 45 on each side. That's kind of my goal for the future. You know, I think I'll get a really strong hamstring pump from that. Because coming out of this, you know, my hamstrings were like worked. You know, like I was like, yeah, that's what it's supposed to fucking feel like. So love this exercise. If you don't have this, which I don't think a lot of you guys will, because this is a really old machine. Prone is okay. Prone is mid for me. The seated hamstring curl, that one's also really good. So if you guys don't have that one, go with the seated. And of course, I do have the leg extension. Now this one, I have the wrong leverage, so it feels really awkward because the seat is way too high and the point of contact is way too low. So I don't get the stretch at the bottom, and neither do I get a full lockout where my legs, like my upper quads, are parallel with the ground. So not a big fan of that, but doing some RDLs, really getting a stretch. I have the rug band around my knees because I do feel like I don't activate the glutes as much, so this at least kind of activates my medial glutes, making sure I push the legs out. And it's also a good cue for when I do get back into cleaning and snatching during the first and second pull. Because of my limb and my leverage, I do have to push the knees out a little bit more, so engage the booty. So not bad overall. Felt good. So here I'm doing, I believe this is 155 in pounds, or 154. Felt light, but again, my heaviest deadlift isn't really that heavy. So this is, well, actually, this might be like 30-40%. But having it be an RDL kind of does make sense. I definitely do want to go up in weight, but you know, we'll slowly work our way up there.
All right, what's up, boys? Leg day done. Was not good on time. Somehow spent 90 minutes in there. Well, actually more than 90 minutes. Yeah, I'm not sure how the fuck that happened. Huh. But it's almost 10. And I still gotta drive to get groceries, so. And I did calves. It was awkward because it's fucking hard to do it with the barbell. Like, the seated calf raise is the best thing, or one of those standing machine calf raises. Those are the best. The best, I'm telling you. So I did that. It was awkward. I think I just gotta get the balance down, or maybe instead of holding it in front, maybe just on my back or in a front squat rack. Don't know, but yeah. So gonna have to cut cardio out for now. at least today. I'm definitely gonna go tomorrow. Tomorrow I have the most amount of people in my house because everybody's home, and I can't get any work done anyway. So I might as well get the fitness done, right? So tomorrow is back day. I'm gonna come back here, and for whatever isolation bicep exercise, I'm gonna switch it to like the incline spider curl, right? Because we got a new like bench where there's 2 extra like armrests behind your like shoulders, and that goes down. So there's like something bumping back against your triceps as you're doing like an incline, curl. So I'm excited about that. I remember to push for reps. It got a little bit slow at the end because I kind of started to lose gas, like the RDLs probably took like 15-20 minutes by itself. It could have been a lot faster, but I just was sort of out of gas by then. But it is what it is. No pre-workout on a cut, not a lot of carbs, not a lot of fuel source. Right, I'm trying to burn the adipose tissue, right? That's the goal. So funny enough, I haven't actually had my pre-workout in like 5 days, because it was today super late. I can't have the caffeine. Yesterday I went, but I forgot to drink it because I was just a little bit too loosey-goosey. The day before I didn't go. The day before that I didn't go. And the day before that I went at night, I think. So yeah, it's about 5 days since I actually had pre-workout. Hopefully I don't have to reload the creatine, but I mean 5 days is probably half of it gone already. So I'll just do a full scoop tomorrow, and then we'll get the creatine back. I think partly that's why I kind of lose a little bit of energy, but that might just be the placebo effect. So that's kind of interesting. The last few workout sesh, I have not had any caffeine or pre-workout. Interesting. And if you're wondering what's my favorite pre-workout, it used to be, well, it still is, but they just don't make this anymore. It used to be called Citadel Nutrition Tier 1, right? Or it's like Citadel Tier 1 Nutrition, something like that. Tier 1 is the name of the pre-workout, and the brand name is Citadel, I believe. And there's a Tier 1 and Tier 1 Plus. Tier 1 is like only 150 grams of caffeine. Tier Plus is 200 and 250. So I like the tier, right? The 150, that's the perfect amount for me. That's less than a cup of coffee. That's not enough for me to, really feel, all fucking weird. It's got creatine. It's got, beta-alanine or some other shit in there. It's got good shit, right? Like, it's got the bare minimum shit that you need, and that's what I like. And it was also super cheap, but they don't make it anymore. And it tastes super good because it used to be lemon flavor, right? So yeah, no, really easy to get down, really, really good. You didn't even taste any of the, like the powderized creatine, the BCAAs, if it had it, I forgot, but yeah, incredible. And then I found a different one. This took years to find. I bounced around C4, Bucked Up, I don't even know, Gorilla Mine, which I actually really like Gorilla Mine. I like the nitric version, and I just take my own caffeine pills. I'll do like 100 milligrams of caffeine. That's enough for me to have a performance gain without really feeling too much, right? But fuck, man, that thing was like, like those bottles are 2 scoop servings, right? So, and each bottle is like $60, right? And if it's on sale, it may be 50, but then it only lasts 20 days. So, each scoop is like $2 or something like that, right? Like, it's crazy. So, can't do it. I think More Plates, More Dates. I think Derek runs Gorilla Mine, right? I'm not sure. But, you know, I do like their product. I like the amount of flavors. I like what's in them. I like that they're all clinically dosed. I like everything about it but the price. So I don't use that, you know. I try them, you know. There was a sale. I got 3 bottles or like jars of the pina colada. The pina colada flavor was bad, but the actual pre-workout was really nice. So, but... And then I found this one on Amazon. It's called Tedco. 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 And there's like a lemon flavor or like a citrus flavor and a blueberry flavor. I think the blueberry flavor sucks, but they remade the formulation for the flavoring, so it might be better now. But I always get the lemon, and that one has the creatine, the caffeine, the beta-alanine, and some other stuff. But they cut it with BCAAs, which is what makes it a little bit more expensive. I think it's 30 servings, like actual single scoop servings, for like 40 bucks. Like, it might be 30 bucks actually. Like on sale sometimes, so you might be able to get it. So I recommend that one. And I think it's funny because if you look at it, like the branding and the packaging is like it's like pre-workout for your, you know, everyday athletic dad, right? Or some shit like that. I was like, shit, bro, I guess I'm a dad, dude. I guess I'm a daddy. But that one's really good. Oh my god, dude, these people are like slowing down in the middle of the road. Oh my god, that was crazy. So really like that one, but when that one ran out, I looked for, like, you know, I just happened to be out shopping at Walmart of all places, and I was looking for some, you know, like some like protein donuts or little treats like that, little snacks. And I found C-Bums. Not the brown one. Not the C-Bum raw or whatever, but it's like the colored one, right? Like, it's like pink, and there's another one that's like purplish. And their dosage is 1 full scoop, you know, not a double scoop. And it's got really good stuff. It's got all clinically dosed. You know, I checked them out myself on examine.com, and wow, I'm hitting every single red. Holy shit, dude. But the only thing that's a little bit low is the L-tyrosine. I like it to be 8 grams, but it's, I think, only 6. It's not great. You can actually even take a little bit more than that. You can take up to like 10, 12. If you split it up throughout the day, there's actually clinically dosed, there's like research that says that's actually good and has an effect. But yeah, that's the only thing. But it was so cheap. It was like 10 bucks off, 5 bucks off. It was 25 bucks for a jar, which means less than $1 for a scoop. That's good value, right? Especially right now, that's really great value. So I've been fucking with that. There was this one brand that one of my friends recommended me. It's like I forgot what it was, but it had like Asian flavors, right? And one of them was like lychee boba or some shit like that. And I would have gotten that, but it's again a double scoop bottle. It's kind of expensive, and I don't remember, but I remember, like, I don't remember exactly, but I think some of the stuff was not clinically dosed. So yeah, I mean, maybe when this runs out and I'm feeling a little frisky, maybe I'll just buy a bottle and just to try it out, you know, at least just for the flavor and just, you know, have something new. But yeah, no, that's yeah. So Tier 1 Citadel, if you can get it. I don't think you can get it. Tedco, I like that. Gorilla Mine Nitric, I like that shit. No, I never took Jacked or, you know, like the old fucking, you know, like semi-SARMs, but I just stuck to the basics. Caffeine, creatine. You know, if I'm doing cardio like I am now, I should really add beta-alanine, right? It's more of an endurance performance type supplement. L-tyrosine, well, no, I don't really think you need betaine. But yeah, no, like those 4 I think is peak. You know, if you have those 4 in a pre-workout that tastes good, I will buy that. Perfect. I will buy that. But okay, well, I'm almost there. My storage volume is almost empty, so I gotta delete some shit. But I'll see you guys tomorrow.